Hey guys, so in one of my previous videos I wanted to start to delve into my childhood and the traumas and stuff that I've experienced and how they've affected me in the person that I am today, and possibly a cause of my depression and why we started We Are Dark. So this is going to be a little series, I guess, that's going to explore some of my childhood traumas, and I just want to put it out there so you guys can hear about it and know that you're not alone when you go through stuff as a child. And even as an adult, like, you know, we're constantly released into these environments that are traumatic for us, and they may not be traumatic for some people, they may be for other people, but you're not alone when you go through these moments and the way that you feel. So to kick it all off, I want to talk about an experience that happened when I was in about year 9 at school, and I didn't realize that this bothered me so much until recently, and it came up just randomly out of the middle of nowhere, and I was just like, that's really messed up. So if anyone from my school is watching this, like, this is something that actually happened in school, and I don't know if it happens to other people, but it definitely happened to me. So yeah, let's delve into that, and school, this is for you. So I was year 9 and I hated PE, physical education, because I was bullied throughout school by like a bunch of people, and I didn't enjoy going to play rugby with a bunch of guys who wanted to beat me up because it just gave them an excuse. So that being said, I ended up having to play sports, obviously. And as a gay guy, when I was younger, I didn't tell anyone I was gay, but of course everyone kind of knew, and I got bullied for being gay, I got bullied for the way I look, I got bullied for so many reasons, because I was friends with the girls and they thought I was trying to take their girlfriends. All these like stupid incidents, which I'm sure I'll explore at some point through this moments that I'm going to share with you. But rugby, I hated rugby. Like, to me, sorry if you like rugby, but I have no idea and I have no interest in playing the sport. But of course at school we're forced to play it. And it gave people the opportunity to like pick on me, even though I would stand on the sidelines and not really get involved. Obviously the teacher then would try and encourage me to play and get involved because I wasn't doing anything. And that's not the whole point of this video, is talking about how much I don't like rugby and how I was bullied through it. The thing that got to me the most was the shower room. And as a kid, year 9, things are happening you don't really understand. I like guys, and it was, you know, being put in a shower room full of naked guys. Like, I was uncomfortable as hell. And I was like, I'm just not gonna shower. For obvious reasons. I mean, like, let's just call it like for what it is. Things would happen, I couldn't hide it, and I was just like, this is just not okay for me to be in this situation, and I feel uncomfortable in this. So anyway, as we finish rugby one day, I had this teacher, if you are from my school, his name was Mr. Thompson. I don't care to put his name out there because of, like, I mean, I endured trauma, so, like, to be honest, dude, like, if you ever see this, I don't care. And one of the kids thought it would be great to tell him that I didn't shower after playing rugby. James's version of rugby, standing on the sidelines watching everyone else and avoiding it completely in a white uniform and not having a speck of mud on me. So Mr. Thompson comes over as I'm about to leave and get ready to go to class and says, have you showered? And of course my response is no, like, I didn't get dirty, I don't need to shower, like, I'm fine. And I was like quite shy and quiet, so I was really honest as well as a kid. It's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, you know I didn't shower. And he decided that he wouldn't let me leave the locker room until I stripped down to nothing, and I had to run through the shower block to get like wet and shower and everything like that. Which of course is, you know, in itself, that was like, whoa, like I'm like super paranoid about doing this, like I don't know if I can do this. And everyone else was showered, they were all getting dressed and stuff. And he kind of blocked me into doing this, and I wasn't allowed to leave the class or anything like that, like the changing rooms. So of course, what do? You're like this big, you're against an adult, and I had to do it. So I stripped down naked like this, freaking out, and I ran through and like literally ran through. There was like 6 or 7 showers in a row, maybe not even that many, and I like ran round and then I went to go back, but he thought that wasn't enough. So he continued to do that to me, so I had to run through about 10 times in total. And all the kids in my class were watching me run through the showers naked, and as you can imagine, that was like a lot. That was so scary. And I didn't think about it until recently, but like that's really unfair for teachers to do that. Like, to think that teachers will do that to kids. Like, I'm all about exploring stuff at the moment and figuring out what I don't agree with in the world, and that is something that I really do not agree with in the world. I understand physical education, like maybe something that everyone kind of needs to delve into and stuff, but you definitely should not force kids to play games they don't like. Like, find a way to be able to allow people to explore games they do enjoy, where they're not able to get bullied if they do get bullied at school. And like for me, I enjoyed track and field. I would do like the sprinting, high jump. I loved all those things because it was non-contact and I wouldn't get in any situations that I wasn't comfortable, and plus another kid could take advantage of me in. And you would think a teacher would back you up with this, but mine actually decided to humiliate me, which, I mean, that's pretty bad. So I just want to share this story and talk a bit about that, you know, if you don't like sports at school and something like this has happened to you, like, you're not alone with that. And it's pretty unfair the way that the school system runs around stuff like that, and I think it's something that needs to be addressed and we need to start to pay attention to for our kids in the future, and make sure that they're looked after in the right way, and not the ways that we were as kids. And yeah, like, I just wanted to share this little story with you. My teacher decided to be an absolute asshole and embarrass the hell out of me in front of everybody at school. Keep that in mind when you have kids going to school and they don't want to do PE. Ask them why, figure out why, see if they enjoy the sports or not. If they really hate that sport and there's an issue with conflict and stuff like that, try and find a way to talk to the school and work around it, because kids are shy, kids don't like to talk about things like that. I definitely didn't talk about that. I would try and get out of PE all the time, but I would never explain why, and that's one of the reasons why. I was humiliated and bullied, and it was an awful experience. So yeah, anyway, that's the end of this little video, and I'm gonna keep sharing some more stories with you, so don't forget to hit like and subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notified when I give you another story of my childhood and what brought me into the person that I am today. And yeah, also don't forget to check out wearedark.net. That's our clothing brand, all about mental health awareness and trying to build a community for people that may feel alone, because I definitely did as a kid and I still do as an adult. So we just want to break that stigma talking about it. I am going to mention it at the end of every video because, like, I mean, it's my passion project and it's definitely something that I want to grow and start to be able to help people with. So don't get annoyed at it, just embrace it. Yeah, and thanks for watching today. I hope you guys have an awesome day and I will catch up with you soon.